Welcome student. Today we study the sugarcane crop which is in our paper second. So we carefully study the this crop. Initially we notice that the sugarcane is the most important commercial crop which is asked for our board exam question paper. Mostly and majorly questions are also asked in this question paper on sugarcane topic. So all points are of sugarcane should be studied carefully without lose or without miss any one point. So all points are important for our exam. So it is also asked for 8 marks question number 5. Sometime it also asks for fill in the blank. Next one is the short notes and other question number 3. So points of sugarcane is carefully listen and study. In this topic we study the detailed information of sugarcane. Sugarcane is the most important commercial crop which is grown all over India and as well as our Maharashtra. We notice that the first cooperative sugarcane factory start in our Maharashtra near in district of Nagar at Pravaranagar. So that is the important or important information for our general knowledge. Next one is the we also listen carefully. Regional Sugarcane Research Station is located at Manjri district, Pune as a Vasantdada Sugar Institute. In this institute, sugarcane research work as a on the basis of divisional should be continue. So we should also listen this point. Next one is the sugarcane research station at Maharashtra is located at Padegaon district, Satara. That is the state level research station, and it also asks for our fill in the blanks. State level research station located at Satara, Padegaon district, Satara in Maharashtra. Next one is the we study the points in details. Number 1, there is a botanical name. Saccharum officinarum is the botanical name of sugarcane. Then the family is the Gramineae, and origin of sugarcane is there are two types of origin as a Saccharum officinarum, that is known as a noble cane, and origin of noble cane is New Guinea, and Saccharum barberi, Saccharum sinensis, that is also known as a Indian cane. The origin of Indian cane is northeast India. So these points are also carefully listen or study. Next point, we should study the economic uses of sugarcane. Sugarcane is the most important commercial crop which gives ready cash to the farmer. It provides raw material to the sugar and jaggery industry. Next one is the immature top portion of sugarcane plant is used as a grain fodder of cattle. Sugarcane seeds are also used as a shaving purpose and juice preparation. Various byproducts are produced while manufacturing of sugar, that is the molasses, bagasse, press mud cake, can be obtained and it is used for different purpose. These byproducts are used for different purpose, that is the bagasse is used as a fuel and also preparation of fiber boards, paper, plastic. So these are the uses of bagasse. Next one is the molasses. Molasses is used as a preparation of alcohol. Press mud cake is used as a manure, and then the trash is used for thatching of huts or mulching of crop and composting. Then the stubbles are used as a fuel and sometimes it make a convert in small pieces. That time it also used for preparation of compost. Then we should also study the molasses is used as a preparation of ethyl alcohol, butyl alcohol, citric acid, and in European countries wine like rum is also prepared from by the use of molasses. So these are the most important economic uses or importance of sugarcane. Then we also say as a sugarcane crop is provide large number of employment through the sugar industry, jaggery industry, cultivation of sugarcane, then the enterprises like juice preparation, then we broadly it is also explain or say that the sugarcane crop gives foreign exchange to our Indian economy through the export of sugar, so and other products. So we are carefully listen or study the sugarcane economic uses. Then we should study the species of sugarcane. There are two types species are classified. Number one, cultivated species and number second, wild species. Cultivated species are the Saccharum officinarum, Saccharum barberi, and Saccharum sinensis. And next one is the second classification, wild species, that is the Saccharum spontaneum and Saccharum robustum. These are the species. Near about 5 species are of sugarcane. These are classified into two groups, that is cultivated species means that is sugarcane production, that is the varieties of these species are under cultivation, and wild species it is also used for hybridization or preparation of or research of new varieties of sugarcane. So next one is the varieties. There are following varieties of sugarcane. In India, central level research work on sugarcane crop is done at Coimbatore State, Tamil Nadu. So we study carefully these points. Next, Next one is the varieties. Varieties CO-419, CO-704, CO C-671, CO-678, CO-755, CO-807, CO-853, CO-7219, that is known as Sanjeevani, CO-M-7125, it is known as Sampada, CO-M-88121, it is known as Krishna. Then the CO-86032, that is known as Nira, and it is more popular variety of sugarcane in Maharashtra because it also tolerates the stress of water during its growth period. Then the next variety CO-98071, CO-62175, then the CO-265 Phule, that is research at agriculture university at Rauri research station. So these are the varieties of sugarcane. So these varieties are also carefully listen or study. It is also asked for our 2 marks. Then the ecology. Sugarcane is basically tropical climatic crop. It required warm and humid climate for growth, and while cool, sunny and dry climate for ripening stage or during the ripening stage. The optimum temperature range is 20 degrees Celsius to 26 degrees Celsius. Then the germination does not take place when temperature goes below 7 degrees Celsius. This should be also asked for our fill in the blanks. Both extremes of temperature is harmful, that is the hot wind stream and cold wind stream, that is also harmful. Severe cold weather arrest the growth of sugarcane and while attack the stem borer increase in hot weather, hot and humid weather. So next one is the it required near about 1375 millimeter annual rainfall for its better growth. Then the rainfall deficiency produces the only fibrous growth. So there is a loss in weight, whereas a heavy rainfall is reduce the sugar content, and also deep soil and heavy rainfall also results the loading of sugarcane plants, and that is affect on the growth of sugarcane. These are the climatic requirements of sugarcane. Then we should study the soil requirement. Sugarcane crop stands more than 1 year or more than 8 to 9 months. So soil selection is most important. That is not better or that is not good. The light soils, there are frequently attention must be given. So in light soils, water holding capacity is lower, then the organic matter is also in a lower quantity or small quantity, and that the it required frequently irrigations during its growth period. So light soils are not select for sugarcane crop. Next one point we study the number one, well drained and rich in organic matter soils are best suitable. Sugarcane can be grown on wide ranges of soil, but it is grown best on well drained and fertile medium to heavy soils. sandy loam soils, clay loam soils, black cotton soils, and alluvial soils are the best for sugarcane cultivation, and their water holding capacity is more. So these are the important. Sugarcane is a heavy feeder crop, so it should not be grown on light soils. Heavy feeder crop means that is the it required more fertilizer fertilizer application. So it is which crops are required more fertilizers, that is classified as a heavy feeder crop. So that absorb the more nutrients for obtain the maximum yield. So it is known as a heavy feeder crop. Next one is the pH range is required 7.00 to 8.00. Next one point is the saline, alkaline, acidic, and waterlogging soils are not suitable for sugarcane crop. So proper selection of soil is most important in sugarcane crop. Thank you student. We study the other points in our next video.